Good day, all our brokers out there. My name is Andrew Coutts. I'm head of Intermediary Business at Santam. And this is going to be the first in a series of podcasts that we'd like to share with you, touching on various topics that are relevant in this very difficult period that we're all going through. Our ability to work together is undoubtedly going to differentiate our business. But being there for you is really important for us as Santam. My guests for our first podcast series, introducing first up, will be Philippa Wild. Philippa is head of our commercial underwriting at Santam. And then joining Philippa will be Juan, Coetzee, divisional head of hospitality and leisure, a key division within Santam focused in an area that's been particularly hard hit by COVID-19. To kick off first, I want to bring in Philippa. And I've got a series of questions, starting with you, Philippa, please. Perhaps maybe you can just give us an overview. What is keeping you busy in lockdown?
Goodness, Andrew, thank you. Geez, lockdown, COVID-19, that is keeping me busy. I hardly have time for anything else. My other job for the day is making sure the teenagers don't kill themselves or the house in the process. And I've learned that I didn't spend enough time teaching them to share when they were little.
Nice to have you available for us too, and thanks for all that you've been doing. As part of that, it's been a very busy period with all the underwriting interventions and the need for us to operate in a business unusual time. Maybe if you could give us a view, what have been the key underwriting interventions and relief that Santam has implemented as a result of COVID-19 and the lockdown?
Thank you. The impact of COVID-19 has been unprecedented on our clients, and we take our role and responsibility very seriously in this regard. To help our clients, we've set up a premium relief fund, effectively giving those clients that can't afford their premiums for certain specific reasons a premium holiday to help them keep their insurance going during these tough times. In addition to that, we've seen that the month of April, due to the lockdown, people haven't been driving around. This has reduced the risk of car accidents significantly. We've seen that in our insurance results. It's created savings, and we're giving some of this back to our clients. We're doing this through a 20% of motor premium refund to all Santam clients to help them during this time and save some money. We're also helping our intermediaries by not letting the premium refund impact their commission in any way, as it's important that they also remain sustainable during this time. To date, Santam is effectively put together 400 million towards COVID-19 relief to our customers. That's on the financial side. And then on the non-financial side, we're also looking to be more flexible and digital in the way that we operate. We do a lot of surveying of risks, where our surveyors go out to a location and survey and assess the risk before we sign it up and write it. And in this instance, we're looking at desktop surveying and effectively digitalizing our capability in this regard, making it easier for customers, clients, intermediaries to do business with us.
Fantastic. Juan, your business in the hospitality and leisure space, perhaps more significantly impacted than most. Can you confirm how your approach has been similar or perhaps different to Santam's in any way?
Thank you, Andrew. We, being a division of Santam, have supported the initiatives that have been brought about by Santam. We have offered premium relief to our clients where they qualify, and this has been specifically for the hospitality industry that has been hard hit during the crisis, and many establishments have not been operating since the beginning of the lockdown and will not reopen until much later stages of the lockdown as well. This is due to risks posed by the virus to our specific industry and the way the people congregate.
Juan, absolutely. And I think hospitality and leisure, as you say, particularly hard hit. And as a result of this, there's been very recent communication that H&L's policies do not provide any insurance cover for a pandemic or a national lockdown. Now, obviously, this has been a tough message for many in the market to hear. Please, can you provide some of the rationale for this position, and also perhaps comment on any feedback you received to date from your intermediaries?
Thank you, Andrew. So the infectious disease cover provided under H&L policies were specifically created for the outbreak of a local disease and not for a global pandemic. As an example of this local disease, we can use that of a cholera outbreak in a specific area. The outbreak of this disease would be reported to the local authority, and the local authority would then confirm such outbreak and take measures. In terms of the policy, H&R would cover the insured for the loss of income where people have specifically cancelled their bookings due to the fact that there is an outbreak of cholera in the area relative to the business. The actual pandemic and the government actions to control the outbreak, in this case, the national lockdown in its various stages, is not covered in terms of the policy. The extension in question was never intended to cover a global pandemic, as stated above. We empathize with the clients in this time of crisis and understand the lives of various stakeholders have been negatively affected. We can only indemnify clients whose claims fall in the definition of the cover provided. From a broker's point of view, our broker's reaction has been mixed. While they understand that the intention of the cover and the explanation of the cover provided by Santam, disappointment of not being able to assist their clients has also been voiced by the brokers.
It certainly, Jean's been a tough message for our clients and for, in so many ways for our industry. Maybe back to you, Philippa. How has Santam's feedback been similar to that of H&L's, and how have you experienced the market feedback?
Thanks, Andrew. Yes, our policy wordings react in exactly the same way as Juan has explained, and it's having the same impact on our clients and our intermediaries. This is not a great situation, and that's why we have all these initiatives to try and help our clients. We are grateful to our intermediaries who understand the wordings and the issues at hand, and they're playing a vital role in explaining to clients what they can claim for, under what specific conditions, and what they can't. And it's sort of very important that we all just continue to listen, to help where we can, and to try and help where we can in these tough times.
You've mentioned premium relief a couple of times now, and I agree that it's been important to be there for our clients and for our intermediaries in this time. Perhaps can you comment, are there any further interventions from Santam planned going forward?
With regards to further interventions, yes, we've put together a task team that's set up to continually track the impact on the virus on our clients and specifically our portfolio, and consider ways in which we can help more, and obviously in a responsible manner. So this work is continuing ongoing in the background, and where future initiatives make sense, we will continue to roll them out on an ongoing basis to our stakeholders.
On behalf of all our clients and brokers, we are recording this session, so we look forward to further discussions in this regard. Maybe this just to bring us to our last conversation. I bring in Juan just for your closing thoughts, please. And then following that, if Philippa, you can immediately also please just share your closing thoughts. Juan, over to you.
Well, Andrew, firstly, I'd first like to reiterate that H&L and Santam are here to support our clients where it is possible during this time. We are processing all the claims received and individually assessing cover in terms of the policy to see where we can help. While we empathize with all the individuals and businesses during this time, we understand that the financial loss during this time, while we try and stem the outbreak of the virus, has had a massive impact on businesses and individuals alike. We ask that everyone stays safe in this trying time, and we, as Santam and H&L, promise our ongoing support through this time and into the future after the crisis passes, and we all go back to a new normal way of life.
I can only echo what John's just said. All of us at Santam are committed to our clients. We're committed to doing insurance good and proper. We take our responsibility to all our stakeholders extremely seriously, and we will continue to look for ways to help and add value during these trying times. It's critical that we positively contribute to the sustainability of our clients, our company, and ultimately the South African economy. Stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, Philippa, and thank you, Juan. Very difficult times that we're going through, but times made easier by working together. And I'm convinced that in partnership with our intermediaries, we can have solutions for our clients that can really differentiate in these difficult times. Please share with us any thoughts on this, our first podcast series. We hope to be able to do a few more, but certainly for them to be as useful as they can be, share some topics that you'd like some feedback on, and we'll bring you some more discussions with some more people inside Santam and out. And as Philippa and Juan have said, thank you for all the work that you're doing with our clients. It's a tough time out there, but you make our lives and those of our clients so much better. Keep safe, and here's to a very successful few weeks going forward. Thank you.